lies, build your force. Every night it's a ruthless force. Survive the horde, coming strong. Hold the line all night long. Feel the rush as danger nears. In this game, face your fears. Barricade doors, fortify walls, answering the wild's call. Sun goes down, the dread arrives, fighting off the threat to stay alive. Midnight strikes, feel the roar, zombies crashing through the door. Adrenaline rises, heart in flames. One wrong move ends the game. Morning breaks, scars and dust. Faith in plans, tools we trust. One more day, we made it through. Together strong is how we grew. Survive the horde, coming strong. Hold the line all night long. Feel the rush as danger nears. In this game, face your fears. Barricade doors, fortified walls, answering the wild's call. Sun goes down, the dread arise, fighting off the threats to stairs. Barricade doors, fortified walls, answering the wild's call. Sun goes down, the dread arise, fighting off the threat to stay alive. Midnight strikes, feel the roar, zombies crashing through the door. Adrenaline rises, heart in flames. One wrong move ends the game. Morning breaks, scars and dust. Faith in plans, tools we trust. One more day, we've made it through. Together strong is how we grew.
And I went down the wrong way. Welcome back, sufferers. Cactus Dan here, and
Sheriff Hawks.
we are back. This is a Sunday morning here in beautiful Bris Vegas. And what time is it where you are, Hawksy?
Oh, it is 2:36.
2:36 on a Saturday. Welcome, Keithy. Have we missed you? Who's Keith Richardson? I don't know who that is. But welcome, Last Son. Welcome, Alexis. I hope you are doing all right. Of course, we missed you, Keithy. That's Scottish for hello. Dij, welcome. Hope you're doing good.
It almost sounds like he's taking a canoe ride. I mean,
Something about haggis in there as well, but anyway. Got a bit of a sore throat this morning, but anyway. We are here, and today, look, it's we're just going to obviously shoot the shit, as we usually do. We're going to do a couple of shout-outs as well as we get going. Haven't decided who we're doing yet. Last Son gifted 10 Life is a Game memberships. Thank you so much, Last Son. Okay, Last Son, thank you. And they've gone to, AIDS picked up one, OPR's picked up one, Zombie Slayer Gaming has picked up one. Oh my God, Duke Landry, sorry Dookie, we miss you, buddy. William Spade has, hey Mrs. Hawks, welcome. Fallen Angel has, Shorty has, Erica has, well, these people that are obviously subscribers to the channel, because that's the only way that you can receive a membership, a free membership. Opal Cloud, welcome.
I'll make it short because there's just so many people popping in. I'm just going to say hello, everybody. That's what I'm going to do.
Hello.
Oh, and a message to Keith. if we ever meet in person, and don't say what Dan said to me, I won't know what the hell you're talking about. I'll be thinking we're going on a canoe ride. I'm looking for the canoe if you say that to me, okay?
MDK, John Barlow, welcome. Hope you're doing good. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Much appreciated. Your amazing support, everyone. Thank you so much for the support that you are giving the channel. So, what is on the agenda today? Because we're not very well prepared today.
Well, I don't really have an agenda other than if they have questions, I will gladly answer them.
We will
This
go on a
is-
canoe ride. Good on you.
Are you going to throw me out, though? That's the question. I mean, like, let's say we went on one. Is this like a trap? Because I could just see this, right? You're on a canoe here with Keith. He's got that butcher knife in his hand because you know he's a butcher.
Yeah. He's a
Scares
baker,
you,
not
you
a
jump out of the
butcher.
canoe. Oh, a baker. And then he just leaves you out in the cold water. Like that MDK character, that John Partlow. And we know he's a serial killer.
He is a serial killer.
He is.
And thanks everyone that joined us in yesterday's stream as well on the members only multiplayer. There was a lot of fun yesterday. We managed to get up there. Who picks up guide dog shit? Is that what I said? Probably. Yeah, banjos. Well, what movie was that? That was Deliverance, wasn't it? Is that the movie Deliverance? Yeah, that was a great movie.
Yeah, that's where he goes, "You got a pretty mouth, boy."
Yeah, that was a freaking awesome movie. It's been years since I went canoeing. Think I'd drown myself if I tried. You know, you're supposed to stay in it, Opal, not out of it. That's you don't drown if you stay in it.
No, part of the fun is like tipping it over.
Tipping it over?
You know, yeah, by all means.
I'll push DJ out of the... Oh, man, you guys are so bloody mean to each other. So mean.
Oh, I got a secret, Dan. You remember yesterday when you were wondering who shot that arrow at you from a distance? I know who it is.
Who was it?
But you don't. I'm not telling you.
Oh, there we go. I'm going to have to look back. I have to check the video back. Someone got me. Someone got me good. Let me just...
But I know who it was.
I reckon it was
I'm just not going to tell you. No, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. If I'd have did it, you'd have died.
Well, Deej tends to use a spear more often, and I've been in there for 3 days with him, and he hasn't tried to kill me yet. MDK, well, yeah, there's a possibility there. Now, Christy, I think she's a silent assassin myself. I think that's, I think she is a silent assassin.
You've been here 5 minutes, already 4 commercials. Man, you must have really pissed YouTube off there, DJ.
4 commercials, 10 cents a commercial. We're making money. We're making money. Yeah.
William Spade has become a sponsor. I don't know who William Spade is, but thank you.
How much for ad-free membership? Okay, so to get, I wish you could do that, but you have to join YouTube. What do they call that you join? I know Life as Gamers, we don't get ads in anything that we watch. What is that called?
Read the chat. Read the chat, Dan.
Keith, it's all Keith's fault. Yeah, I haven't seen that for a while. Commercials, how much? Dan, I'm the one that shot you with the arrow. You blamed MDK. Deej, I'm so disappointed with you, buddy. I am so that's it. Yeah, so disappointed with you, Deej. I was so nice to you. I didn't blame you for anything, apart from all the zombies and the whites and the wolves and everything else that you've fucking attracted to the base on day 3. Premium membership. That's it. Premium membership to YouTube gets you ad free. And apparently, so as a YouTube
is that all
channel,
you get though? Is that all you get? Let's say you pay $12.99.
No.
What else do you get?
I think we get well, I think it's ad free number 1, but I think you also get YouTube Music and all that sort of stuff as well. YouTube, I think you do. I don't really know. I haven't really played. I know Life as a Game is a premium member, so that we don't get ads. Well, I don't think we do anyway. You kept blaming
Yeah,
me for all this screen. Yeah, but that was you, Deej. We were in. Chrissy and I were in that base for I reckon 20 minutes doing stuff around the base. We had forges running. We had the cooking pot running. We had the workbench running. Nothing. We hear you come into the base. Streamers straight off as soon as you got there. I reckon that's something that you've done. I don't know. I think you pissed off the 7 days to die gods somehow.
No. See, but I know why he did it. Because when I first got into that town where you guys are, everything I searched had already been looted. I couldn't loot shit. That's why he was going into them bigger level POIs, because there's nothing else to go into.
Nothing else.
Y'all need a bigger town. That town ain't big enough for all of us there. There's nothing there to loot.
Well, we haven't finished looting it yet. There's still stuff to do there.
Well, then put a box in front of us so everybody knows it's looted.
It's not me that's doing the looting. It's
Hello,
someone
Mrs.
else. Hey, Mrs. Hawks. Yeah, it's someone else that's doing the looting. Let me just see what's going on here.
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm just trying to get some stuff up.
So if you guys missed yesterday's or last night's episode, I think I got my horde base ready. So if y'all watch it, give me an opinion on that horde base. It's a little awkward, that's for sure. And I don't know if I'll have all my dart traps, because are you getting dart traps in your like when you're digging up treasure and stuff?
No, I've been getting not a lot actually. I don't think I've been getting a lot out of it, which is funny because I don't have many points in loot bonuses at the moment.
Yeah, I don't really have anything in it except one, but I ended up with 2 of them I bought. I remember buying 2 early because I always use 2. Now I ended up with like 8. I'm like, how the hell did I get 8? And I realized I got 3 of those packages where it's like a dart trap bundle.
Ah, yeah, yep.
Yeah, I got 3 of those. I'm like, well, why couldn't it give me like a SMG bundle? You know, because I want to put them around the fortress. But I got to make those because it won't give me those. And I really don't want to use a dart trap for security around the fortress.
Yeah, I think I ended up getting 2 SMG turrets from somewhere. I actually can't remember where I got them from, but they're in a pack somewhere. I'm just trying to find here. You keep talking, Hawksy. I'm looking for stuff.
So what's the odds though? In all honesty, if you like, let's say you use SMGs, we have demolishers now.
Yep.
What's the odds that SMG is going to pop that button on that demolisher?
My SMGs are so well trained. No idea. There's a good chance. But you know, it was funny. I was looking at the stats, the stats on our Horde Knights, on the demolishers, Hawksy, and you've killed 2 demolishers. I've killed 6. And I didn't know I've killed 6 because in my Horde Knight, I thought mine were just falling off.
You want some French toast?
No.
I just thought my demolishers were just falling off the thing, and but apparently, I was killing them. So I got 6 demolishers dead. And I think
another commercial.
Christy, the silent assassin, how you going?
Yeah, Christy, he thought maybe you shot him with the arrow. You were a suspect. Even I was a suspect.
I would have been disappointed. I would have been disappointed if it was Christy because we were working so well together. You know, she was putting pretty plants down and putting chairs everywhere, and you know all the important stuff that we needed a base. She's making it look pretty.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question about the chairs because I've noticed this about this game. Right? You have chairs, you can't sit in them. You have a sleeping bag, you can't sleep in it. You can make a bed, can't sleep in it. you can get a can of food and open it with your teeth.
Yeah, because in the apocalypse, your teeth are there. Iron teeth. They is iron teeth.
Christy said, "I did not shoot anyone, but you should, Christy. I think that it is perfectly acceptable for you to go ahead and shoot Dan anytime you want to."
I don't.
Well, of course you don't, but I mean, I think it's perfectly acceptable for her to go ahead and, put an arrow in the back of your head and make it look like you got an arrow nose or something. I think that's perfectly acceptable.
I'm just looking for a clip that I want to play this one, guys. I'm good. I'm just going to make us disappear. Hopefully, I'll get some sound into it. There's sound there, right there, not there. This one here. Here we go. A little bit of fun.
It's from James Bond.
Oh, the chicken. Let's see. Do I put the chicken? Oh. Oh shit! I just ate the chicken raw. Just ate the baby chicken raw. I'll never forget. That was funny as fuck. But anyway, the beauty. I can't even remember. What was that in? What was that?
That was Where's UK.
Where's UK? That's right.
Yeah, I remember that because I was dying.
Yeah. Bull rings, I use them when my hands don't work. Yeah, I bet you pull a lot, Opal. Deej, nope. Keith Richardson, remember Jaws from James Bond? Everyone in 7 days has those. That's right. They're iron, iron steel teeth or whatever it is. Yeah, rip into that. But
I'm going to email Fun Pimps and I'm going to go, hey, in your last update, I want it where you have to sleep. Now, of course, if zombies attack, you'd wake up. But that brings the tired thing back.
Yeah.
I want can openers, and more importantly, I want toilet paper. I think that would be, look,
yeah.
you remember COVID, right? Toilet paper became like gold. So you can't tell me during an apocalypse that you ain't finding, you're looting for toilet paper, okay? Like when you go there, you're like, okay, I got to eat out of a can. I'm getting diarrhea. I need some. I'm telling you, you would shoot a dude for their roll of TP.
Oh dear. Yes, old TP. That was yeah, I think if the Fun Pimps brought some of that stuff back or introduced, it's like the weather as well. I can't believe that we that you don't get cold anymore. I mean, that used to be and wet. Although it shows that you're getting wet, it doesn't seem to affect.
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain it's coming back. Because
I
there
hope
some,
it does.
Well, there is some stuff that actually go, oh, for winter, this will keep you warm, and I think like the tea and stuff like that does all that. So,
well, yeah, and you also got a fitting. You got a warm mod, one that puts adds heat, one that adds cooling. You got them mesh mods that you put in your armor, right?
Yeah.
And that's to control the temperature.
yeah,
But now, like even when I used to go to the desert, it'd be you're hot. And you'd have to get something to drink like every, 10 minutes or at least find a water source. And remember on the council, you had to get in the water to cool down?
yeah, that's right. That's right. You had to, especially if you're in the burnt biome. You used to get really hot in the burnt biome all the time. Yeah, that was gold. That was funny as hell, Opal. Leaves work. Leaves old t-shirts, bed sheets, etc. can wipe your behind, Hawks. Yeah, it says you can't get all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, you would still kill for toilet paper in an apocalypse. If you did it during, I remember COVID. I remember trying to get toilet paper. You could go to Walmart. You could go to any store you wanted to. And every aisle in there, when it come to toilet, empty. Like, where the hell's the...
So Chrissy said, I did not shoot anyone. MD says,
You
well,
need to
Dan,
play
at least the SMGs hit what they shoot, unlike you. Well, this is very true. That's why I've got... People say, why do you have so many SMGs? Got to be able to shoot something, and I personally can't hit the side of a barn door. Pull ring cans, I use them when don't work. What have we got here? Snipe. DJ says, just remember, I can snipe with a bow. So, Hawks, if I was really coming for you, you would have got an arrow before you saw me. Ooh. So they were fighting words. They were fighting words yesterday.
Then I can prove he was coming for me, because when I saw him, when I killed him, that was not a spear in his hand. It was a bow.
It was a bow.
Yes, it was. I looked right at him, put in snake mode, pulled out my gun, wasted bullets on him because I thought, well, if I shoot him with an arrow, if it ain't a perfect headshot, it's just going to wound him, not kill him.
Keith says, I'm using the rabbits to wipe my ass and everyone eats them. What, after you've wiped your ass? Okay, I'm going to leave that one
You need
alone.
to play Rebirth. It's got really? It's got Depends in it? But which one's better? I mean, do you really want to wear Depends and like shit yourself, and you got to have that dookie running around on you before you change? I mean, do you really want to go? That seems a bit uncomfortable to me. Okay.
Rebirth. I actually haven't watched anyone play Rebirth yet. I know MD keeps talking about it all the time.
Eagleberry stuck on your butt.
Yeah, that too. And
And
then you need toilet paper, unless you want to be like a monkey and dig it out of your butt with your fingers. What do you do to your best friend? They smell that.
it was the same here in Australia last son. We went down to buy just a carton of toilet paper, and there was people out there with trolleys of it over COVID, and like at the start of COVID, we're like, really? I mean, and there were people. And I think some of the videos went viral of people actually fighting in shopping centers. And I said to Mrs. Dan, God, I hope that this doesn't turn into an apocalypse. If we're prepared to kill people for toilet paper, what the fuck are we going to do for food? Seriously. Scary shit. It was scary shit. And I don't know whether we're allowed to talk about COVID, but there we go.
Well, we should be allowed to now. It's like it's over.
Yeah, I think so. It's
They really can't get offended, because I went through the same thing you did. I saw people fighting over toilet paper. I saw people fighting over bottled water. And I'm just like, well, I don't understand exactly what you got to stay home. You got to isolate. Where's the emergency that you need 30 packs of toilet paper at your house?
Like, I mean, we fight over toilet paper in our house here. That's because people forget to put, they empty the toilet roll and they forget to put a new one on there. That's the only fights that go on in my house with toilet paper.
Yeah, same here. And I hate it when people do that. It's like, you use the last of it, right? Yeah. I get in there and kids are the worst. Kids are the worst. They do it the worst.
Absolutely. That got ridiculous. People just bought 5 years of toilet paper. Absolutely crazy. Rebirth is too hard for Dan. He would never leave the base.
Well, he doesn't leave base now.
I try not to. What's the point? I got a beautiful base.
Dan just looks at stuff outside. He's like this.
Yeah. There's stuff.
It's an interesting POI, but I mean.
But this comes down to the conversation
there's a zombie.
I keep having is that and I'm actually going to do a series where I'm not going to do any looting. I'll do no missions. I'm not going to do any looting other than what I see out on the street. And I reckon by day 14, you'll have a motorbike, you have a base, you have everything, because the trader is so OP now. I mean, you go wrench down a car, you get an engine. There's 200 for the engine. You get all the iron and the lead and whatever, batteries and all that sort of stuff. That you get all the shit for that. Go chop down some trees, sell the traders some trees, sell the traders anything you want. You never have to go into a building. I don't reckon. You can just wrench and get a wrench and just wrench, or even just get stone and clay and cobblestone, and he buys everything. And I think they need to have a look at the trader now and go, we need to bring down what he buys.
Well, bring down what he buys, that, and I don't know, make it tougher, because I mean, in all honesty, we did a no trader, and I remember this well.
Yeah.
I think it was within 2 weeks, it was already on a motorcycle. And that's no trader.
And that's not this alpha. That's not this alpha. That was the alpha before.
Yeah.
This alpha has just got so much easier now. And I think I think at the end of the day, and look, if they're going to have the traders in separate locations, maybe each trader will only buy certain things. So if you've got an engine and you want to sell an engine, maybe you have to go to the snow biome and sell it to Jen or something like that rather than selling it to Rec. Because right now, you do not have to leave the forest biome. You don't have to leave it for anything. And that is a fact. I mean, if you get yourself, set up a spike base where there's nothing but spikes around, that'll kill, I think the first Horde Night Hawks thing, I think you had spikes everywhere and they were killing all you, and you don't get the kill for it, but you don't die either. So, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I stopped using them. I thought when I used the spikes they'd land on them, get wounded, soften up, and then come around, but they weren't softening up. They were flat out dying.
Well, we had that in yesterday's stream in the multiplayer where I put spikes out the front of the base, and I think MD put some spikes out, and I think it killed a deer. I think it killed the zombies that came to the base. They weren't smashing the spikes, and the spikes are lasting. So, yeah, I don't know. Keith Richardson, Discord. Have you joined our Discord yet, Keith? I don't know why you're not on our Discord. You'll have great fun in that chat.
Well, I know you like spikes. It's just because Dan dies on them.
I know you like. That's right. D says, "Wait, don't talk." Another long commercial. Okay, guys, if you're getting commercials, next commercial you get, tell us what the commercial was. That'll be cool. Traders may be OP now, but they still don't have that one thing that you absolutely need until you've actually found it through looting. Well, that is true.
Sometimes.
I think in this series that Hawks and I are doing now, I think I was looking for one particular thing, and I went to
beaker.
A beaker, yeah. And I couldn't
beaker.
find. I went to, I think, every trade. I even went into the shitty biome, and I don't think I could find a beaker.
Yeah, but that was your downfall. Was he had it in early game?
Yeah,
he had it, but you didn't think to buy it. And the difference was when I seen it, I knew I was a long way away from it. I thought, well, I'll just get it now. That way, when that time comes, I got it. But then now you got it, right? And you need the beaker, only now the trader's like, oh, I don't have that anymore.
I usually find beakers and wrenches like in the first 2 days. Yeah.
Some Christmas thing, then a Hardee's commercial. I mean, Hardee's does have good curly fries.
Spikers say work well, and you are proof. Thanks, MD. And that's why I call MD Spike. That's a good name for him. I think that we're going to keep with that, Chris. We're going to call MD Spike now. Mine was brass. You struggled with brass or bras? I think that does say bras, but okay. I struggle with bras too. I can't get one to fit.
I don't think men could get our hands behind our backs and do that.
I don't know how they do that. I don't know.
We can't even get them off. But you see all the time that guy's like this.
I think
we just ripped the bra off.
I can't. I think it might have been John Travolta or I don't know, one of those, or Fonzie or someone could undo a bra with one hand, which was really cool. Oh, yours is an advert for bras. Okay, sorry, Opal. You've obviously been shopping for bras, because what I'm learning is that the algorithms go by what you've been searching online. Will start showing you ads for it. I've found that out because I was looking for a cruise. We're talking about a year or so ago. I was jumping on there looking to go on a cruise, and I only looked at cruises, but I was getting gay cruises coming up, which was quite interesting. They're quite cheap and they look like a lot of fun, but but yeah, I was getting a whole heap of ads for gay cruises, so so I could recommend them to you. They're quite fun. There we go. What do we got? Okay, let me see whether I can find something else here. Look, and remember last episode of this, we gave a shout out to Hikamori Gaming, and Aid as well. I haven't seen Aid or anything since that shout out, so he's probably going to get a fucking shout out, you bastards. Who else can we do a shout out to today? Let's go.
Rat Dog.
I don't know.
Rat Dog's been entertaining.
Let me just see if I can find him. There he is, Rat Dog. Let's have a look at what he's been playing before I do that. Okay, 7 Days to Die.
Yeah, he's doing the PS5 version, which is actually
Oh,
looking
that's
decent.
right. Yeah, okay. So, what's Rat Dog got? He's got 1,200 subscribers. Let's have a look. Is he doing them live or is he just doing them recorded? Oh, no, he's doing them live. Okay. 3 days ago was his last video. He's doing it on PS5. Let me just pull it up here. Actually, I'll grab his link and I'll throw it into. If you want to go support Rat Dog. Rat Dog does support Life as a Game. So let me just do this. I'll whack that down into there. Oh, hang on, this might not let me chat. Why won't you let me chat? I'm a member.
No, you're not. That you canceled that membership or you forgot to up it.
Yeah, who wants to be a member of Life as a Game anyway? For fuck's sake.
He got to turn his membership thing back on.
Oh, I thought he was talking about ours. I thought he was talking about Rat Dog. I'm like, we were a member of Rat Dog. Then I don't think we are now.
No, so give everyone a rundown. Let me just paste that in there. There we go. This is Rat Dog Gaming. Let me just pull it up on the screen for you guys. Rat Dog, cover us up. That's Rat Dog Gaming. Play 7 Days to Die on PS5. Let's open up something and have a quick look at what he's doing here. He's obviously using OBS. Let's jump into a game somewhere.
Relic Stone. Okay, I'll read that.
Okay. I haven't had a look at the console. It looks exactly like ours.
Yeah, it looks good. Did kick him out a couple of times, I'll say that. I mean, but you know how council is. It can be it can get used to do that to us on PS4. I remember that.
Yeah,
you just get booted and go, why the hell did I get booted?
Was in the Forge book there.
Okay, so this is Rat Dog's Gaming.
Iron, all right. Oh yeah, I always forget this.
Let's see if we can find something a little bit more interesting that he's doing.
Got to go. Speak later, guys. Thank you, Keith. It's been a long time, and yes, sir, you have been missed. Don't be a stranger, my friend.
Thank you, Keith, and thank you for re-signing as a super member. You are a legend, my friend. Thank you. And are you on Discord, Keithy? Just let us know if you're on Discord. I'll send you a couple. I know I've got you on Facebook, so
and
send you a message. We'll chat to you.
You know what? Let's
okay,
take those.
Rat Dog, what are you doing? Come, let's see something exciting. Where are you? You reckon I spend all the time in the base? Jesus, Rat Dog.
Don't punch it, you idiot.
Yeah, I've done that. There you go. Having a drink. Getting rid of something. I better like that too. Like this video. There you go. No, actually.
You really need to.
Jeez, how much water are you drinking?
I don't care about you. There you are.
I am still trying to find that 7 Days to Die sweets. Man, I really want to do that POI so bad.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool POI. Let's have a look what
I like that. I like that sports complex too. The way they did it used to be on the council. It was just the stadium. Yeah, I know that POI.
Yeah.
And then now the football field is, oh my lord.
Well, it's a medical place now, isn't it? That's where they
Yeah, you better have some. When you do that, you better have some ammo.
Where's that house with the safe?
Okay, so that's Rat Dog. He didn't get into anything too exciting there, but that's okay. Rat Dog Gaming. Go if you like what he's doing. And again, console. If you're a console player, it could be worth watching. I personally haven't watched too much of his stuff. I'm just going by what Hawks has been telling me. So, my bad.
I don't watch the building ones as much, as I like it better when they're out. I don't know, the action, the adventure. He does do a lot of building. One guy I was trying to watch, he does a lot of building too, but I think that's all he does anymore is build. So I just kind of quit watching. He doesn't really have hordes or zombies now. It's just build.
Okay, so that was Rat Dog. So that's a shout out. Shout out to Rat Dog. Rat Dog, if you eventually watch the video, I'm not sure whether you do watch it. I don't think I've seen you come into my streams too much. You might have gone into Hawksy's, but there you go. Shout out. Go check him out, guys, if you haven't already. That is Rat Dog Gaming. Just have a look here. What's going on? Where are we? What are we doing? My chat is all over the place today trying to do this. There we go. We got that. Okay, so Keithy's out of here. Thanks. I think we said thanks to Keith.
New ad Mafia game.
I used to play the Mafia game years ago. Yeah, years ago I used to play that. Everything's changed.
I don't think I've ever played that.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's a from above. You see your little characters running around. I think that's the one that it was. Now I wish Tabby was in here so we could have a chat. I'm going to tee up a chat. So I'm going to see if I can get hold of Aramis as well, because I want to have a chat to him about the Aussie mod and the Wild West mod. So, because Aramis, if you guys don't know who he is, you see him come into our chats a fair bit, is involved in the development of the mod for the Australian, what's that game called, Hawksy? The Oz one?
Outback Roadies.
Outback Roadies. And the Wild West mod he's involved in too. But we had someone else that was a mod in the chat the other day as well, and she was saying that yeah, that's right. She was saying that, and I'm assuming it's a she. If you're a bloke, my bad. Was saying that the Outback Roadies one seems to be only being done by Aramis, which is really cool. Because Aramis is Aussie, if you didn't know that. But the Wild West mod. Oh, that's what we want to have a look at. I'll see if I can find it, Hawksy. The houses that they've built, or the buildings that they've built for us in the Wild West mod. Let me just have a look here. I'll see if I can find it. Because Hawks has been doing a multiplayer on the Wild West mod.
Yeah, we found it. We went in it. And your store is dangerous, sir.
I'm going to see whether I can find where they are. What episode did you do in the last episode, Horsey, or have you?
I think it was either that one or the one before it. And I think it was the last one, because I think that's where we... No, it was the one before it, because we just got our horses. So it was the one before that. Okay. We were kind of exploring around and ran across it and decided to go in. We just wanted to we didn't go into the sheriff's office, just Dan's, because I wanted to know, what does Dan sell?
Wow. It's a cactus shop.
Well, it's more than that, because if you walk in the wrong place, you're going down. Harbor Freight and HBO Max commercial. Yeah. A DoorDash ad. I don't use DoorDash, honestly. I just go get the stuff. I want it, I go get it.
You know? Mate, I found that people that use DoorDash and all that, they get the food and it's either all messed up because it's been sitting on the back of a push bike, a bicycle, or a horse. By the time you get, it's either cold, because they wait for about another 10 things that they can pick up. Well, that's here in Australia. I don't know whether they're allowed to do it in America, but we've been to where we've gone to McDonald's or something, and we're watching the guy goes, oh, here's the delivery, and then he'll go, yeah, I'll wait for the next 4. And he'll sit there for the next 10 minutes, and he's still holding the delivery that was first given to him. So that poor person, and it depends then how he's going to go and do the run, that poor person could get cold McDonald's. And there is, McDonald's is bad enough without it being cold. So,
yeah, I was going to say, I'm not a big fan of McDonald's.
No.
I would rather pay more for like Hardee's or something, if just not a big fan of that thin paper wafer burger,
I'm just trying to find this, guys. Bearing with Hawks is. I don't know how far into the video it was. Was it fair way in, Hawksy, or?
Yeah, but I think it was about midway in.
Okay.
Before we made our way to the desert. I know we were still on donkeys when we did that one.
Yeah,
We didn't do it. We just kind of broken into it, but we wanted to open up the map a little. And I haven't seen the whole POI, but it's interesting. From what I've seen.
Yeah.
But yours is set up like when you walk down the aisle, you're getting poked by cactuses on both sides. So either way, you're losing health just by walking down. Like, wow, that's creative. So I mean, I don't know if that was Medusa or what, but wow, what a job!
And it's called the Life is a Game POI. Not Cactus Down. We have to talk to Aramis about that. Let me just pull that into full screen there. Oops, no, that's the wrong thing to do. How am I going to do this?
Oh, how do you? I mean, it's same as pulling up a regular video, isn't it?
Yep, I'm just trying to get it on the screen.
Well, why he's doing that, guys, this is like behind the scenes of Life is a Game. So do you guys have any questions? How do you fuel the donkey? You fed it apples was still saying no fuel. I don't know. I never fueled the donkey, to be honest with you. I mean, I rode it, but I've never gave it fuel. I don't know. They said with the horse, give it an apple and it'll help, like recover its health. But it's a donkey. Why? What am I going to do? Lift up its tail and stick a... Well, never mind. Yeah, you know where I'm going with that, right? There's only so many places you could fuel a jackass.
So do you have to refuel it, or?
I don't know. I never did. Welcome, Amber. I never... And I did find out, because Tabby told me, you can actually sell your donkey. So I kind of put mine by the horse. I didn't think you could sell it because it's free. You get it when you start. So, but I guess you can sell your donkey.
Okay, so I'm just going to pull this under the screen. I'll cover Hawksy's face, not mine. No, I'll cover my face because Hawks was in here. He can explain it a little bit better.
Well, got to be able to see it.
Theater mode? Is that what I'm after? There we go. So I think you guys are riding into town now, and it's actually got the buildings look really cool. Now I don't know whether Hawks shows off too much in this, but my building is called Cactus Dan, and Hawks is yours is a jail, isn't it, Hawksy?
Yeah, it's just the sheriff's office, so it's kind of a sheriff's office slash jail. I think it has a cell in it. I never really went inside the sheriff's office.
And it's called Sheriff Hawks. They've named that as well, which is pretty cool. But the graphics in this is looking really good. I remember when they had the donkeys or the horses before, they looked pretty crap. But the graphics are looking really, really good on this now. Let me just make that slightly bigger. There we go. So this is my building, but it's a whole row of shops, isn't it, Hawksy? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a strip mall kind of, with the sheriff office at the end, and then you got you're kind of in the middle.
Don't do that, Dan. You're encouraging her bad behavior. Shame on you, sir.
Let's have a
I heard
quick
that.
look.
I did. I know you may have whispered it. Okay, guys, we're going to open the door. We're going to show Dan what he sells. I don't know what he sells, though. I don't know. So, yeah. But he sells something, right? It's a Cactus Dan store. We got to find out what the hell he sells. Apparently, he has zombies. He sells zombies. He sells Kenny's. And Flabby. He sells Miss Flabby, too.
What hit me?
It's MDK. So you got MDK and Brett in here.
He sells... Oh, look.
Yeah, we had to break in.
Wow, he's got a hole in his floor. He dug under his store. Dan, what the hell are you doing?
Cactus. Look, Hawks getting hit by every cactus he's walking through
Oh,
there.
cactuses.
Yeah,
No, he's killing me
basically.
with cactuses, though. He's got a book. Dan, what are you doing with books? You know you can't read.
I can't read.
All right. What are we?
I don't know. I'm
supplying
seeing what all.
here?
He's got a little food. Yeah, he's. Oh, a
Oh,
bike
bicycle
frame.
Oh, that's nice.
There's a bicycle frame in here.
Yeah, it's an
He does sell
interesting
cactuses.
POI.
Make sure
But if you get too
replace that
close,
floor,
you get
Hawks.
stabbed by the cactus pricks.
Dan's asking me to, replace the floor.
So it'd be
Make
there's
sure
another
you
book there
replace
too.
that
Oh,
door.
man,
Oh, I
those-
thought he said the floor. I'm like, I don't know if
Yeah, because
wanna
I wanted to
Replace
do
the
like
mud.
one with you and I where we have to live in that POI. And I'm looking at like, well, if we did that, we would certainly have to build a floor in there because
Ouch.
I don't even know if mine collapses, but I know yours certainly does.
You using that mod, are you?
Dan's trying to kill me from the audience. Did you guys see that?
So we got to.
What do you
That's
think
pretty
of
cool.
your POI, Dan?
It looks pretty cool. So did you show one of yours, Hawksy, or not?
No, I didn't go into mine. You see mine from the outside. We didn't go into mine. I was curious because it says Cactus Dan, and I was like, I seen the cactuses out front, right?
Gonna die.
Yeah,
But it
you
was
got-
like, well,
what
what's
the hell
in
is
what's
that?
actually inside the store? You know, is it more cactuses or is what's in
Oh,
there?
okay.
that.
There's Sheriff Hawks there. That's the Sheriff Hawks building right there. So that look, and we got to thank Aramis and his team for doing that for us. I mean, we're only a small YouTube channel, and to for them to I guess show the fact that we are a YouTube channel, it's pretty bloody awesome, I reckon. So Aramis and team, if you're watching this, we want to thank you for that. That is so very cool. So very cool.
And Medusa, because she works on the POIs too.
Yeah, I think Medusa said that she likes to make things really hard for people. Which is
Yeah,
no
I think
good-
she does
no
the
good for
upper
me.
tier.
Yeah. But so guys, if you haven't played the Wild West mod, I've played it a little bit, and it definitely looks like it's changed. I think I played it on. I don't think I recorded. I think I did it on through Discord. I think I had Tabby, and I think I had MDK come in. I think Britt might have been in there as well. I can't really remember who was in there. But I think it's a mod well worth downloading. I mean, I wouldn't mind jumping back into it. But the Aussie Outback mod is the one that Hawks and I are going to kick off in the new year once things settle down. Because obviously Hawks' work gets busy and mine gets really busy this time of the year. So we don't want to start another series just yet. So
No, I want to actually finish where we're at with this one because we've got demolishers now. We've almost got everything unlocked. So I want to see, what happens, as you progress.
you
'Cause
couldn't.
we
Deej says he couldn't live stream Wild West mod. Too many ass riding on ass jokes. Okay. Yeah. If
Well, we-
refuel. Okay.
we did that. I mean, like my donkey's name was Skidmark. I named him D Sphincter,
Oh God.
and Britt named hers Butthole. Well, it's all related to an ass, so didn't know what else to do. I'm like, a donkey, huh?
The donkey
And-
looks more like a Clydesdale than a horse does. Last son says. Oh, do you think? Let's have a quick look.
I mean, kind of. I think it's smaller than a Clydesdale, but if you look at the hoofs, it does kind of look like a Clydesdale hoof.
Oh.
What I didn't
looks
care
like these
for
are
was like when you're trying to take the donkey up the
bikes.
hill. It's like trying to take the bike. Remember when we did the early streamer weekend? We were trying to get the bike up the ramp and it wouldn't even
Yeah, it
go.
would go over the top. Yeah.
That's the donkey.
I think that looks like a donkey. Just looking at it now, that looks like a donkey. Whoever's sitting on the donkey looks a little bit awkward, but there we go.
Anything
Yeah,
Dan
that doesn't-
plays his carpet. Well, that's true. If there's a lizard in a game, Dan will run and scream. Ah!
Oh, this is true. Okay, so Medusa is in the chat there. You can see Medusa right there in the chat. So I mean that's really cool, and I think we really appreciate the fact that they have done that for us, because you know I feel quite privileged actually having some mods actually recognize Life as a Game as a channel, which is really cool. Dan gets confused after 2 moves in tic-tac-toe, crosses and knots. Crosses and knots?
Damn.
So you guys have different terminology. Tic-tac-toe is crosses and circles.
Now a
But
damn YouTube TV commercial.
it's
That's
worth the
YouTube
investment.
advertising YouTube.
It's worth the investment, Deej, to go premium. As you can see, Life as a Game is premium. And you see it, I'll show you up the top there. Up in the top corner there, that says we are premium. We did lose our premium status because, to give you a quick rundown, before we went to America, I had one of my credit cards, which pays for all this, was breached. And so I had to get rid of my credit card. And I had no idea what I'd signed up for or I hadn't signed up for. So everything that I'd signed up for on my credit card ended, which was really good because it saved me about $10,000 for the month.
Good God.
Yeah, it's like, I can't buy this, I can't buy that, can't do this, can't buy. And TubeBuddy is one of those things. Actually, you notice up there, TubeBuddy, we have TubeBuddy. We had TubeBuddy. That was one of the things that was cancelled as well, but we'll get that going again. If you haven't already checked out TubeBuddy, TubeBuddy is pretty good. It gives you a bit of information. Also helps you do what do they call it? The pictures for your game as well.
Thumbnails.
Thumbnails. That's
Thumbnails.
it. Them's
Yeah.
there the words. Them's there the words.
Hello, Britt. Welcome.
Hello,
Just
Britt.
seen that.
Noughts and crosses. Yeah, that's it. Noughts and crosses. That's what we play.
So, any questions for Life as a Game? Any questions for Dan? Any questions for me? Any questions for the both of us? We are here to answer them. But be warned, Dan only speaks English every few minutes.
Comes from an Englishman, and an American just said that. Who make up
Exactly,
languages.
because you got to know your history. What happened is, like, once the war between England and America happened, America's like, well, we won. We need to be different. Because, like, if you go to England, right, you have a rubbish bin, and if you come to America, it's a garbage can. So you have rubbish, garbage, and that's Americans going. That's Americans going.
We don't actually call it a rubbish bin. We actually call it a bin. See,
Okay, well, a bin.
this is but this is the difference. It's a bin. We know that you put rubbish in it or trash in it.
Exactly.
In America,
that's what's called a rubbish bin.
In America, you guys had to call it a trash can because it's a can, and it had to remind you to put trash in it. It's like
No.
It's yeah.
No,
It's like
that's
it's
not
like,
it.
It's like
That's not it.
In Australia in
That's
the
not
English,
it, Dan.
we say a path. That's the path that you walk on. The Americans
I'm glad
call
that-
it a footpath. That's to remind you that you walk on it. Like, we don't need to remind ourselves that
Nah.
we walk on it.
See, I'm glad you're not a history teacher, because all it really was America trying to distinguish itself from England. So they used different words just to distinguish themselves from a country that they literally just went. And it's weird because if you ever study history carefully, like they go to war, right? You have this big revolution. America wins. It didn't take a month before you got an ambassador over there trying to do business with the very country you just went to war with. It make a lot of sense.
Still, it's not the real reason. The real reason is that all your words, you add what it actually is for because you don't know what it's for.
No, that's how we title things. But you guys do the same thing. I mean,
you don't need to
look,
title things. If you've got a bin, you put rubbish in it. You don't need to go, it's a trash can. You can only put trash in it.
rubbish is
Or
just
a-
another
or a-
word for
Or a
trash.
sidewalk,
It's
which is
trash.
the
Sorry,
side where
guys,
you
you're gonna
walk.
see me eat an egg.
Blech. Let's have a look here. Plant can't speak English. Who are you kidding? Well, this is very true too, because it's only my native language. We made cigarettes English, and the rest had to call it what? We made cigarettes, English and the
Cigarettes,
rest.
cigarettes were called a fag in England. That's a fact.
No, that's
And
just
that's not
that's a slang. That's not a actual. We called them cigarettes too because that's what they were. Americans called them smokes because smoke come out of them. They go, "Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a smoke." Because see the smoke, that's smoke coming out of it. But we call them cigarettes. We don't go up the shop and ask for a packet of fags.
No,
you
we're
don't know
talking-
what you get nowadays.
Well, back then, that was not quite the meaning of that word.
Actually, it's funny because as a kid here in Australia, and they're actually, I don't even think you can buy them anymore. I think you can get them in America now. I remember seeing them, but here in Australia, we used to get a little packet of candy which looked like cigarettes, and they were called fags. On the box, it had fags. And
Yeah,
you
but
could
you
go down the
can't.
shop and buy them. But now we can't actually sell anything that looks like a cigarette to kids here now.
We
So,
can't either. Not here.
like you can't. They're gone now.
Yep, they've been gone.
We called it a footpath, so when Dan gets here, he knows he can't drive on it. Yes, you can. I did. Everyone says that you got 12 lanes. I only found 11, so I figured that must be the 12th lane.
And you'd even be surprised that most people don't realize that Australia actually literally started as a prison island.
Of course it did. So did America.
It did. No, America wasn't a prison. No, this was just settled.
No,
They were looking for stuff here. Australia was, we'll get rid of the people we don't like and throw them over. Dan, is that how you got there?
No, my family bought their way over here. I didn't. I'm not a criminal. Well, I wasn't.
Well, you can
I
order
am
the
now,
candies.
let me
Yes,
say.
you can order them online, Deeds. That's true. But you're not going into any store anywhere in the United States and finding candy cigarettes anymore.
Well, this is demonetized now. Good on you. Thanks, Steve. My brother got banned from a game for saying the slang for cigarettes in a personal message to me. Bit harsh. Like, yeah, look, the reality is, if that's what something was called, and you're repeating that, then how can that be something bad? And let's face it, right? I think the whole world now is just getting a little bit woke on what you can say and what you can't say. If you're offended by it, fuck off. I mean, that's the reality of it. That's my opinion to it.
Yeah, I didn't mean that in a derogatory way. That is literally what they were called. I didn't make that up.
No, and this is it. So to say it now, people get offended, but that's what they were called. You can't change what it was called. And if I repeat, and Hawks has repeated what it was called, how can that be derogative? Because that is what they were called. So there's a lot of things now that you go, as kids, as growing up, but from our age group, that are now, if you said them now, they go, oh, you can't say that now. Yeah, but we did. We used to say it. So if I say that's what we used to say, don't be offended because that's what we used to say. If I say it now, don't be offended because I'm allowed to say it. These are the funny things that are out there at the moment. So when are you and Sheriff going to start a series together?
Right after the new year. In fact, we're going to do just us, I think, with the Outback Roadies mod.
Outback Roadies mod. I think we're doing that one. Not single, but play together. I meant. Yep. No,
that is play together.
That will be the Just Us series, and we're going to do it on the Outback Roadies. We're going to do because I actually really enjoyed that mod. Again, I haven't, and I've made a point of not watching anyone play it at the moment because I want to be surprised because apparently there's a lot of changes in it which really are pretty cool. So
understanding there wasn't any changes in it, was there?
Oh yeah. Apparently there is some changes
in the Outback Roadies.
Yep. Language overemphasizes the nitpicking was what George Carlin warned us about. Exactly right. It's crazy, last son. And this is what happens now is and I've got kids that are a little bit woke as well, which drives me nuts. And if you live with someone like me, I can offend them quite easily, and they have friends that are woke. And they do leave here quite offended, which I don't have a problem with because they don't come back then, and I don't have to clean up after them. Love Outback Roadies as much as Wild West. Do you play Outback Roadies, Opal? Because it is a really good mod. I love the fact that you start with a vehicle. I think that's what I like about it, because you can get around a lot quicker rather than having to run everywhere. And I'm, you know, I think that's quite fun, quite a lot of fun. Where are we here?
I don't know. Where are we here?
I'm just trying. I'm cruising the internet while I'm looking for here. So we've done a shout out to Rat Dog. Let's do another quick shout out.
To whom? Because, I mean, some of the ones I watch, there's no need in shouting now. They're way bigger than us.
Yeah, but they might give us money.
Okay, let's experiment with that. Shout out Glock 9, because I think he's funnier than hell. Or Cap. He's another good one. And see if they give us money, because I'm betting on the no part.
Here's one that we haven't shouted out. Now, Hawk Slayer is a channel that he and
That's Aid's brother.
Aid's brother. Now, I haven't seen these two play together for a while, and I know they stream. Now, Hawk Slayer has 400 subscribers. He does live stream pretty much every day. Probably need to talk to Aid and find out why they don't stream together anymore, but maybe it's got nothing to do with us. But let's jump. I'm going to pull that up over the full screen. This is Hawk Slayer. Let me just grab his channel. Copy and where are we? Let me just whack this down here. If you haven't checked out, how do I do that? There we go. This
That needs more fertilizer. Sheriff needs more depends. Really?
Let's have a look. This is some of Hawk Slayer's gameplay. He's on PC. He plays with a few people, so he plays much like MD. Always multiplayer games is what they play.
As well.
They're English, so you won't be able to understand a word that they say. So
Why does that say Hawkeye? Hawkeye Gaming. Do you see that? It says,
on the yeah, it does too. Yeah, Hawkeye Gaming. But it is Hawk Slayer. If you haven't checked him out, now Stupid Post Malone posted a commercial. Oh, good one. Post Malone, really? Yes, but on you play it on easy mode, do you, Opal? Let's see where we can get. There you go. He's got a gyrocopter day 53. He's heading somewhere. Let's see where he lands up. Music, okay.
Welcome, trader.
well, no, that's because I went before we got started, and I haven't taken my medication yet, so.
There we go. Okay, so that's Hawk Slayer. I'm not going to waste too much more time on that one. He's just flying around doing something, just not leaving the base, coward.
Found your loo roll. Hawks, what's a loo roll? I guess you mean toilet paper? Is that what that means, Dan? Is that what a loo roll is?
Yep, toilet paper.
I mean,
yep.
you guys speak weird languages. I got to ask you.
We don't use loo here in Australia. We use toilet, a word called toilet. That's what it was called. It was invented as toilet.
Okay, but it's a loo roll. That would mean toilet paper.
Toilet paper, yep, loo roll, yep.
So why would you call it a loo roll if it's toilet paper?
Well, because they shortened it and they just said, hey, I've got to go to the loo. So if you need loo roll.
What if you have a friend named Lou and you just say you got to go to the loo?
Well, sometimes Lou gets pissed off with it, especially if you piss on him.
And where do you get loo from toilet paper? Where do you even get loo from toilet? They don't even go together.
Well, that's
and
not an
you
Australian
talk
thing.
about
That's not an Australian thing. That's not an Australian thing.
But you know what it is. It's an Australian thing. I'll bet you. I bet in your house you go, I got to go to the loo.
No,
I could
so
just, I can see you doing that.
I gotta go and have a piss is what I say. Well, I gotta go
I can
take
just
a
see
dump.
Dan
Either
going,
way is you know.
I got to go to the loo.
I'm gonna take my cup of tea to the loo with me.
That is disgusting.
It is. Oh dear. Yeah, a bog roll. Yeah, bog roll. Yeah, that's very English. That's not Australian. We don't use that sort of terminology. That, I mean, and you're talking terminology that is from, oh God, 100 years
Oh,
ago.
God.
That terminology.
How do I have a camera on? I didn't even see you coming. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not rude. Wasn't trying to eat on camera for you, but you caught me during brunch, and I can't turn down eggs because, you know, it's an incredible edible egg.
Yep, OPR. Yes, we do call it the shit house. Yeah, we're going to the shitter. Yeah, we use terminology like going to the shitter because that's where you go and have a shit. And here in Australia, because and I don't know whether you guys would have had outhouses in the States. So here in Australia, because we lack water, you only ever went to the outhouse if you needed a shit. You went to a tree if you needed a piss. It was as simple as that because you didn't waste water in your shitter in your toilet. So that's the way it is. So you know, most Australian yards back in, you know, and I'm only talking back in the 70s, I think was finally when we got flushable toilets.
Good.
You did a
But
piss
how's
out by
that?
a tree and you did a shit in the outhouse. Hourglass, welcome. Did I say welcome, OPR? Welcome. TP for my bunghole.
Hourglass
Toilet paper for you,
Enigma.
bunghole.
I didn't even see you. Welcome, my friend. How are you? OPR, welcome. I didn't see him either. Shithouse. Yeah, we use that term here. Gonna go to the shit house.
Yeah, we call
Could
it
use the
shitter,
shitter.
though.
Yeah, we call it toilet a shitter.
Yeah. Or crapper, yeah, last crapper as well. It's nice that the direction of the conversation has gone to that. Waterloo, a company that made cisterns a long time ago, their logo was seen in the bathroom. Is that right? Oh, well, there you go. Cisterns.
Well, you guys ain't asking us questions. I mean, we did say if you have any questions for life as a game, feel free to ask them.
Urination
We've only got
station.
one question. That's all we got. One question.
Took them till the 70s to get indoor plumbing. And that's a true story, Deej, here in Australia, absolutely. Mostly because of the lack of water here in Australia. Believe it or not, it doesn't matter where you are in Australia, we do lack water. I mean, we have droughts here in Queensland, and we're in the tropics up here, so, yeah. What do we got here? Okay. But yeah, hit us up with some questions, guys. If you really want to know a little bit. And look, there's a couple of things that, and I'm going to air it today as well. Okay. Quite a few guys, you guys have asked if we would play other games. In fact, I saw a comment on one of Hawks' streams where someone says there's more games than 7 Days to Die. Well, I don't know about that, but the reality.
You do so. You played other games, you fibber.
Yeah, but not real games. 7 Days to Die, and I think I just got to reiterate, so no one gets upset over it, guys, because as much as Hawks and I do like playing other games, and we played Grand Theft Auto, we played Call of Duty, we played other games as well on this channel, but the reality is they never worked for the channel. And that is, you know, when you're trying to build a YouTube channel, one of the things that you got to do is consistent. And one of our lack of consistency with Hawks and myself is that we can't give you firm times when we're going to do things. That's you know, if you look at channels like Jawoodle and all those where they upload a video at the same time every day, we wish we could do that. But we're also a live channel, and we like being live because we love the interaction with you guys. Well, some of it, because most of you guys are assholes. But the reason why we, you know, and Hawks and I have tested playing different games on 7 Days to Die, and we watch our views go from this to this. And people say, oh yeah, well, it doesn't matter if you think it's all about money. Well, the problem is when it gets to this, it takes a long time to get back up to that. Whereas when we stay there, it cruises along, and that's one of the reasons why we're trying to build a YouTube channel, 7 Days to Die channel, That's what we play. We're happy to do it on Discord and things like that. But as I said, we've had people say, "Oh, you know, go play what's that game that they keep talking about? Hawks Fallout 4." Now, bearing in mind, I love Fallout 4. I think it's one of the best games going, Fallout 4. But to stream it, other people have tried, and there are people that have their channels solely for Fallout 4. And go watch them if you want to watch Fallout 4. But as far as our channel goes, and we reiterate, we're a 7 Days to Die channel, and we're trying to mix it up as much as we can. But we just want your support on that as well, guys, just so that you understand. In other words, get fucked. We're not playing any other games. Oh, you got a sports ball on Cyrus XM. Hawks is in trouble again. Yep. Hourglass, what's up, Britt? They took him to, yep. Dan and Sheriff, when are we getting a game set up with Mrs. Hawks? Well, Hawks will have to organise that. He lives with her. How would I fucking know? Jesus Christ.
Well, she is a member. She could join the multiplayer, you know.
She could absolutely join the multiplayer. No one's stopping her from joining. Come on into the multiplayer. In fact, any members, any of you guys that are chatting with us right now in this chat, you are members of 7 Days to Die. So every Friday for most of you, which is Saturday morning for me, you guys can come in and join us as long as there's space. Now, I said there was 10 spaces, but there's actually more than 10 spaces available in our multiplayer. But you guys are more than welcome to come in and join us anytime you want. Now, obviously, Mrs. Hawks isn't listening to it because she'll go, well, no one told me I could join. And we'll go, fucking mate, I spent 10 minutes explaining to you that you can come and fucking join while you're playing with your dog. But that's...
We'll play it back with the sound on, but we can't have the sound on because then it echoes.
Yeah, so if you guys are members, or you guys in there, you know, we've got DJ that's come in. He's a waste of time though coming in. We've got Britt has been in, but Britt disappeared yesterday. MDK is in there on a regular basis, so he just wants to kill people, not kill zombies, but kill people. So yes.
Hey, sure. Hey, remember when you whine? That's the guy singing right there. She's gonna show her teeth in a minute. She's yawning. She's like, "You put me to sleep, Dan." All right,
okay.
Get on to her.
Question for both: would you be interested in playing a multiplayer, but setting it up as teams so they can sabotage each other's groups while trying to build their own? Oh, you're not chatting, but I play laughter. Yeah, you don't chat. Yeah, actually, Deej, it is something that Hawks and I have spoken about, and one of the things that we were looking at is and again, there's a couple of bored old fart. Welcome. No, I was thinking Australia versus USA or something, or even a multiplayer. If there's some UK people out there that want to go UK versus Australia versus the US to come in and play, and we open up a world, and yes, it's a free-for-all. It's a PvP, it's survival, the whole bloody thing. Monique, welcome. So, yeah.
But how many people do we have from England? I mean, Aid, yeah, but if he's streaming on his own, right? I mean, how many other people from England would we have to do a team? I was thinking,
we'd have to look at it. Yeah.
Like, one thing we could do is, like, I could find one person on my team, right? And you put another person on your team, PvP, which means we can kill each other, we can rob each other, but at the same time, you got to fight zombies and hordes.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm assuming eventually they're going to put bandits in there, right? I haven't heard them cancel that out or say they're not coming in.
No, so look, I think yeah, we could do it, but we need more than two. You know, if we set it up as a members where we can have you know, maybe 5 a team or whatever, whoever. Now, and I'm going to throw this out. I think Patrol Nation did it. I think he had about 3 or 4 players on each team, which was pretty cool. So maybe we can do something like that, or just set. And it doesn't have to be Australia versus the US. It can be. Here's a team. Here's your team. Here's my team. And do it that way. Yeah, PvP.
You could still be on my team.
US against the world. Yeah, you could do that. Well, that's a point. We could do that because there's more Yanks out there. We could do that. I'm from England, but a poor player. Mate, I'm from Australia and a shit player, Opal, so welcome to the team. Now a damn Windows commercial, good on you. You two know Halloween is over, right? I mean, you are trying to scare us. Take your masks off. Fuck off.
This isn't a mask. Yeah, I'm really this ugly in real life. You're going to have to tend with it.
You can have Hawks and Dan as captain and then pick teams. Yeah, we can do something like that. Yep. MD says we need a Deej, Dan, Wolf, Solo, and myself. It was, yes, it was. Yeah, we actually, I'm going to look for that for the next series. We did a PvP, and I think I mentioned this to you, but it was a free-for-all. It was, but what we did is, it was on the Naviscane map. This is before it became the I can't remember what town it was, but it was one of the towns that is a full, like, city, okay? It's really cool. We had Wolf, Solo, MDK, myself, because we could only get 4 on the game at the time. And it was a full-on PvP. And you couldn't leave the surrounds of the city. You had to stay in the city. And I can't remember what the city is. It's, if you're having a look at the map on Naviscane, it's a city in the far right-hand corner, which is now a winter biome now. It used to be a desert biome, but that's the map that we used. But we had everything from rocket launchers to AKs to freaking everything. And we were destroying the town as well, which was a lot of fun as well. So maybe we could do something like that as well. So it's just a PvP for the day. But a PvP series would be good. I think that would be good. Everyone plays to have fun. That's all that matters. No, fuck that, Brit. It's not a fun game. It's there to win, okay? Jesus, fun. Starting to sound like a woke person. Oh, it doesn't matter. Here's a trophy for coming last. It's a participation trophy. You're so good. No, you fucking lost, you loser. But anyway, we're not going to go.
The only time Dan plays for fun is when he's playing pocket pool.
That's it, yes. And I never lose. Hold on. Didn't we have this chat last year? Or am I experiencing deja vu? What chat's that? Boof? About PvP? Probably. But with the now the update is, well, we think is a lot more stable now. I think there's been 2 updates and we haven't had to restart any games, which is cool. Fine, I'm after you, Plan. Got it. Yeah, but you'll be on my team, Brett. You'll be on my team. Too bad you can't kill me.
Treason. I vote treason. Right away, Britt. If you're on his team, just wait till he goes to hand you something. Shoot him in the foreface. That's what I say.
Yes, John, I remember that. So in our PvP, John says, hey, can you just send me a friend request? Because I was hiding somewhere, as I always do. And just so he could try and find me. But because when I hide, mate, no one finds me. No, not nope. You don't get a say in it, Britt. This is not a world competition. No. Well, it could turn into that, Monique. And as a PvP, you probably need to reinstall 7 Days to Die because Hawks will need some COD expertise for shooting because we've seen how he shoots as well. Limited amount
Better
of
than
ammo.
you.
We tried this in January with very little success. Everyone forgot there isn't a I in team. Yes, but there is a me. No, so PvP is a little bit different, Buff, where we will set up team. And the thing is that if we do it on and maybe the Friday that we're doing at the moment, maybe we turn that into a PvP rather than a multiplayer like we're doing at the moment. So it'll be multiplayer, obviously, for members only, but a PvP series. Let's have a chat about that, guys. In Discord, let us know if you'd be interested in changing this game that we're playing on the Friday, the multiplayer, into a PvP. If you are, then we'll pick some teams. Now, you don't have to turn up to every episode or every series. It doesn't really matter. And what I will do is I will look for a server on it. So if I can't make it, you guys can still play. If Hawks can't make it, we can still play. So I will look for a server, find out what the cost of a server is, and maybe we can do it that way. And that way, you know what team you're on. That team can get together by themselves. I don't know how you do that. I think you have to do that separately through Discord. I don't know. some that we'll have to work out on teams. But yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Britt, you can be a double agent, play along with Dan, and inform the other team. Let me just have a
You'll
look.
probably be as deadly as MDK. That's not nice, Monique. You all are like killers. I'm very disappointed in every one of you, unless you're on my side.
Yeah, yeah, you can wrench down mines now. Yes, you can. It's the new thing. If you have a level 2 wrench, you can now wrench down mines. Give it a go, everyone. I'll do it as long as I'm not on Hawk's team. My back is bad and I can't carry him all the time.
Right. It'd be more like me carrying you, Deej. You amateur.
So we get to shoot you heaps. Tabby, are you hearing this? Paybacks for him not listening to chat. Well, there is that too, Buff. So if you want to jump on Hawks' team, you could give it a go. But remember, I am the world champion, so you know I can't lose. So
does Buff have 7 days? That's a question. Does he?
I don't know.
I guess he does. Yeah, we've had him in there. Yes, he does. He has it. Gifted 5 Life is the Game memberships.
Thank you, Monique.
Ooh,
Much appreciated. You are a legend.
That was Care Bear Brit.
Oh, is that Care Bear Brit? What? Sorry, I thought that was Monique. My bad. Fucking idiot. It's all right. I know what's going on. I was here. I have no idea what's going on.
He was here, but he wasn't there.
Yeah,
Get him one of those weird wheelchairs from the 1800s. Now, hold on. Let me look at Dan's face and see if he would fit the 1800 pro. Fuck, he fits a 1700 profile. I think it would work.
No, I'm not going to do a Brit and constantly switch teams. No, you want. So yeah, look. So Buff, are you able to? Have you sorted out your computer system yet? Because I know you were having problems with it. That's one stage there. Geez,
We know you can't read, Plant.
Dan, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, me too. Me.
You looked all
Yeah. I don't get it. I mean, I know he's feeling better, but he still looks like he's in a cracked mirror or something.
I got sinus issues.
There's
going on right
I think it's Hawks' glasses. Must have a crack in it.
Damn it, Dan! Your face broke my glasses.
Wouldn't be the first lot of glasses I bought. Yes, you bought a new computer. Cool. Okay, so look, in Discord, let's just put Discord up there again. Message us in Discord. I'm going to set up a chat for it to see whether we want to set up a PvP instead of the multiplayer that we're doing right now. We do a PvP. Now, whether we start it before Christmas, I don't know, because gosh, we're only like 5 weeks away from Christmas, I think now. Oh my God.
God, stop cussing at me.
What was that?
I said, stop cussing at me. Bah humbug.
Bah humbug.
I canceled Christmas. It's
You
against the
canceled
law.
Christmas?
There'll be no more Christmas for anybody. In fact, if I find out you're celebrating Christmas, I'm sending zombies to your house.
Merry fucking Christmas. That's all we can say.
That's right. That's your gift.
No, I'm not
I
going to
gotta
do
get
a
some
Brit
food.
and constantly switch teams. We know you can't read Plant. Great. Yes, I bought a new computer. Cool. Discord is up there. Hawks, he's afraid you look at his camera too long. They're expensive. They are expensive. So, yeah, please don't look at my camera too long.
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right now, Dan. I'm staring at it. Hey, Dan, I'm waving at your camera too. Look, I'm waving at your camera, Dan.
Broke my camera looking at it. Let me just have a look here. I'm just trying to see where we are.
Send them to my house, then, Sheriff. What am I sending to? Oh, zombies? No, because you'll just play with the zombies, Britt. I'm sending them to everybody else's house but yours because you'll just play with them.
Because Britt likes.
She'll think it's a new toy or something. No, it's about zombies. Well, she does like, let's not go down that rabbit hole. I done got in trouble over that one once. You won't believe what I did, Dan. They were sitting there talking about this, and I can't believe this came out of my mouth. But they were talking about wood, and I'm like, look, guys don't care about wood unless it's our wood you're playing with. I went down a rabbit hole and couldn't get out of it, and they rode me all evening over it.
Demonetized. There we go. Mary kiss my ass, Hawks. Whoa, Mary kiss my ass, Hawks. Yeah, nice. But guys,
I don't know
yeah,
who
so
Mary is, but
um,
she might.
in Discord, let us know if you want to do a PvP multiplayer, and then we can work out teams. As I said, if you're not there for 1 week, it doesn't really matter. If you're not there for 2 weeks, but it will be. I think we'll open up the whole world and not just set up a town, but set up a whole world. So you'll still have to loot, you'll still have to get weapons, you'll still have to go to traders, you'll still have to do all that sort of stuff as well. And wherever you set up your base, it's lootable. You know, if we find a base, or you find the base, you can loot it. You can do whatever you want to it. So, I think that'd be pretty cool. Actually, I think that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would. Send them here, Hawks. You will teach them tricks, and then send them back to me. Teach them how to be a housemaid. Teach them that.
So yeah, so in Discord, let us know if you guys are interested. We need more than 3 people though. Okay, if there's only going to be 2 of you, then I'm not doing it. We'll just stick with what we're currently doing. But if we can get if we can get 3 aside or something like that, or 4 aside, that would be even better. Then we'll definitely I'll definitely get a server, and we'll go ahead and we'll do a PvP on a big map. That'll be pretty cool, I think.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So when are you streaming your next episode of
Oh gosh, folks. Christmas is here, mate. I'm so booked down next week. I will probably be. I'm going to look at doing some in my afternoons, which will be early mornings for you. So it'll probably be after you do your stream or something, Hawks, I would suggest. Yeah, so it'll be fairly late.
Because I don't want to get too far ahead of you.
No. We'll work it out. We'll work it out.
I can still do the last sheriff. That's the warrior mode one.
Yep.
Forgot what the hell I'm doing. Oh yeah, I need to upgrade my weapons because I'm starting to advance in that one.
Okay. So any other questions, guys, before we finish up? Because we're hitting that 2-hour mark already. That was quick. That went through pretty cool. Oh, that's 1 hour and 30 minutes. No, sorry. I lie. How about Dan and Hawks versus all of us? Ooh.
You guys have.
You really think you're that good, do you?
You would be screwed because I know what he can really do. He doesn't know what I can really do. But you guys are just asking for a heat.
Ooh.
Yes, I have one. You have one what? What does he have?
Wood? I don't know. I think he's talking about a PC. I'm not sure. That could be interesting, Andy. Brit's involved in that. I could take out Dan and Hawks with just Brit on my side. Wow, Deej. Wow.
That sounds like a challenge to me.
Man. Okay, we're going to think about it.
And as much as I like you both, you got no chance in hell.
Well, see, that's the difference, Hawks. I don't like either of them, so I don't have a problem. So wow, wow is all I can say. Wow, DJ's putting it out there. He really is putting it out there.
Is.
Well, the thing is, what would be a bonus for us is that Brit is unreliable, so we know that that's good. Let's have a chat on Discord about it, guys. Look, let's have a look. I'll do the cooking and bandages if you like. For what team, Opal? You're going to do that for Deej? Because they're going to need it more than Hawks and I, if that is how we set it up. Could both you just alone? You could do it just alone. Okay, we've had these challenges as well. I remember years ago, and Sneaks is. We used to have on console a guy by the name of Sneaks.
He says, "Yep, the silent assassin."
Yeah, the silent assassin. This guy, he was good. Like he was freaking excellent. And he actually set up a YouTube channel where all he did was he went into people's worlds, multiplayer worlds, and just killed everyone. Didn't steal anything from them, just killed everyone. He used to get booted and banned so often. Dan, is there any more questions? And I said, yes, I have one. Well, fucking ask it. You don't have to put your hand up, Boof. You just.
The DJ said he could take both of us alone.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. That's a big talk. Big talk.
He must be drinking the bottle of courage.
Yeah, that would be a lot of Coronas, I reckon. He'd have to be pissed as a fart to come up with that shit. Dan, is there any? Yeah, okay. Unreliable, Britt says. Yep. Opal says both. I'm rubbish at staying alive. So you're going to do bandages and food for everyone, are you, Opal?
Don't kill me. I'm here to feed you. Just
you're gonna be stuck in the middle, and you just have a little kitchen and shit going on there.
I have. Huh? I did ask, but you ignored chat again. Well, what's the question? I missed the question. And I didn't ignore chat.
Why are we still listening to this? Because you can leave anytime you want. Oh, Britt, that sounds like they are challenging. Yeah, we're not challenging you. This is a challenge coming from Deej and Britt. Hey, wow! Catch you later, MD. Thanks for coming in, man. Much appreciated. We will look. Talk to us on. Everyone, talk to us on. As I said, on Discord, and we'll work out what we're gonna do. I love to be challenged. Britt loves to be challenged and loves wood.
Stop mentioning wood. You're going to get me in trouble.
Yep, that's my plan. I was doing tier 5 POIs with just a spear in Darkness Falls.
Yes, yeah, but what skill level were you playing on? Let me guess.
Like there were no zombies. He turned the zombies off. Please type slower. They can't read that fast. No, you're right. We can't.
Besides, you got to think, Deej. You could be really good with a spear, and then I could be really good with a sniper rifle. Now, for your spear, you got to be right in front of me. For my sniper rifle, you have no idea where I'm at, and I can shoot you from any angle I feel like. Nomad, I play on warrior.
Nomad, that's a pussy thing.
Oh, that's like a level lower than I even toy with.
Mate, Hawks and I did Dijon Tower with just Knuckles, Deej. Go watch that video. And that was on Nomad, I think.
Yep, that was. Yeah. Actually, that was with the shock baton.
Yep. So, yeah.
The entire thing, and didn't die. Dijon Tower. I went into the night with that one. I think you did too, didn't you?
Yeah, we had to do it. Had to get it out of the way. So we're better than you, Deej. Let's throw it out there. Let's throw it out there.
An arrow when I want to be.
Warrior is all you play. No, I've seen you play on less than that, Britt, when you play with Hawks. They can barely read at all. We're reading this, aren't we? Deadly with a sniper in games. Well, you need to come in as well, Monique. You need to get your 7 days to die, and we'll do a PvP. We'll work something out. Basically, beware the Hawk sniper. He doesn't know what he's shooting at. Well, there is that too. If it doesn't move, or if it does move, you're going to get shot.
I was there, and it was wuss. I was doing it without dying at all in the hard biomes. Well, I've done many things without dying in the hard biomes. You're not the first to do a hard biome. I've fought in every biome there is.
Okay, it sounds like we have a challenge, and we're gonna work out when we're gonna do it. Deej, we'll do a challenge. We will do a challenge.
I can do insane, Britt. My only issue is that they really become nothing more than a bullet sponge. Okay, next Friday, I'm just gonna run off, do your friend request, and give you an hour. And then we'll start hunting you both.
Yeah, but you know where we are.
If you were really going to do that, Deej, you wouldn't give a warning. You literally just told me what you're going to do.
Yeah, but the other thing is he knows where we are. He already knows where we are.
He knows where we live because he's the one that picked out the house.
That's right. Now, we're
going to do a challenge.
Yeah, we won't be doing it
right.
We start
You
fresh.
do it. Yeah,
we
you got to
start
start fresh. That way, you don't know nothing where anyone is. You
fresh.
got to
What time
earn your kill.
What time on Fridays, Opal? We play. So it's 8 o'clock here in Australia right now. We play somewhere between 6. That's 8 a.m. by the way. So 2 hours early. The same time we start this stream is about when we start the play on Friday, Opal. So if you want to come and join us, let me know in Discord, and I can give you the password to come and join us on that. We'll keep that one just going as a friendly at the moment, Deej, but we will set up a challenge. But I think we need to get everyone involved in the PvP rather than just us against you. If you're that good, you better guide your team around to get us. But mind you, you'll probably be on Hawks. I don't know whether we're going to do Hawks versus me or whether we do us versus you guys. We might do that. We might have Deej have the whole team and just you and I, Hawks, and we'll go kick some butt.
Well, we could do that all day.
Hey? Yeah. Yeah. So we might do that. We might see what we can we can do. But yeah, we'll work something out. So give us a couple of weeks to set it all up, because I've got to get a server and all that sort of stuff as well. Because to be fair, you'll need a server so it doesn't get too laggy.
Yeah, but Deej, I'm only going to give you one warning. If we do a challenge, I'm not going to play the way I play on stream. I'm going to play the way I play off stream.
He's going to try and get better.
I don't have to try.
Get your popcorn ready, everyone. Yeah, so we'll work something out, because I'm looking forward to it. I love PvP. I think it's a great way to play the game. But a PvP in a wild setting, we won't make the map as big. We'll reduce the size of the map as well, so we're not wandering all over the place as well, looking for each other. In fact, we'll set up a map where I think we get rid of get rid of one or two of the biomes as well. So
Dan, when we do this challenge, put it on warrior.
Oh no, I'm going to put it on insane mode, mate. That's not playing pussy.
We
mode.
can do that too.
It'll be on insane mode. It'll be on insane. You know, when you do these sorts of challenges, you can't do it on pussy mode. You've got to do it on insane. We'll see. We'll talk about how you guys how we want to set up. So everyone, because we still want it to be fun, even though we're going to watch. Look, and the thing is that Deej's death count is high already in the multiplayer, so that's what makes me think it's not going to be that hard to beat him. I mean, oh gosh.
My friends,
thanks, Mr. Dan. Look at this. Look, I got croissant. What are these, Dan? Bagels.
Monique.
I got bagels for
Bagels?
breakfast. Yeah.
I just had fried eggs.
With Vegemite on them. So you don't put a lot of Vegemite on.
What the hell? Now hold that back up there. That's Vegemite?
Yep, Vegemite.
Oh, it looks like cinnamon or something, but I guess that's not. Okay, I thought it was cinnamon, honestly.
No, that's Vegemite.
You've been eating glass for fun? You know what, DJ, as a teammate, he's liable to earn you a death just by eating his breakfast. Oh, I thought it was bacon and eggs. I'm sorry, it was glass.
But we'll do it as a full series, so there'll be zombies, there'll be horde nights. Mind you, we could turn the horde nights off if we wanted to.
Oh, no. Nope. We leave them on. And let's make it where you don't even have a base. You have to fight the horde just by whatever exists.
Well, the thing is, if you build a base, people will be able to find your base. No, you do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Yes, please, play. Oh, you want some Vegemite bagel? Vegemite bagel? They are delicious.
Ooh, pepper. I haven't had pepper steak in a while.
No.
That's actually good, though. Pepper steak is pretty good. I think where she's from, pepper steak is actually country fried steak.
We do pepper steak here, but we actually put pepper on the steak. I don't know, and cook it that way.
Oh yeah, we do. I call that spicy steak, because by the time I get done with it, trust me, it's going to be a little spicy.
Pork roast, cabbage, roasted potatoes, tomorrow's dinner. We're having.
I can do the pork roast. Can't do cabbage. I don't like cabbage.
Yeah, I don't like cabbage either.
It's like rabbit food to me. I call that's a woman food. I'm telling you, from being a kid. And Dan, you tell me if I got this wrong, because I'm betting I got it right. In almost every household, women would be eating like cabbage, Brussels sprouts, broccoli. That ain't rabbit food. That's woman food.
I agree.
Because like every guy is like, ah, fuck, Jesus.
Mrs. Dan
Like,
will
we'll
come out
eat
with a
it.
salad, and I will have a pork chop.
Like, we'll eat it, because we don't want to argue with them. But, then we want the bigger piece of chicken. Like, that's fine. I'm going to eat this rabbit food, but give me the breast. That's mine.
Britt says it's from the Thai restaurant. You haven't eaten yet, Monique? You need to eat if you have vertigo. You like toast with Nutella? I'm not a big Nutella fan. I'm not a big. I don't mind Nutella, but I would sooner just have peanut butter and jelly on my toast.
And you know what the most disgusting food on the planet is? And I don't care what woman I offend. If you ever try to cook this in my house, I will toss you out the door. Turnips. Them things stink.
I thought you were going to say Brussels sprouts, because I hate them as well.
Yeah, cabbage stinks too, but nothing smells worse than a turnip.
I've never. We don't eat turnip, but I know we do cook turnips here.
Dan will have one disadvantage though for this multiplayer.
What will that be? I might not stream it. Let me just throw that out there. We might not do a stream on this one.
Well, asparagus don't stink. I just don't care for asparagus. I call it rabbit food. Oh my God.
Turnips and carrots are amazing. I love carrots. I don't like turnips.
Yeah. I like, carrots I'll eat all day, but turnips, no.
No. Brussels are amazing. No, they're not.
No, they're not. That's like a little miniature cabbage that forgot to grow up. It didn't eat its vitamins.
They're disgusting.
It's like, it's like midget cabbage.
But Vegemite on bagels, that is good. I got to turn horse to some Vegemite.
We have every Sunday for dinner here. What, Brussels sprouts or turnips? Because turnips, oh God, ugh. The smell. I remember when I was a kid, my mother was I came in from school one day, and I thought something died in the house. And going, there you go, stream. Either both teams have streamed their sides or would have to be recorded and uploaded Premiere to watch. Well, you still didn't tell me what his disadvantage would be. How's that?
Me streaming would be a disadvantage. They know where I was. But yeah, we could do that, dudes. We could do that.
Yeah. But see, that just lets you know he wouldn't have to watch the stream. He could be honest. That's just letting you know that he would cheat and watch the stream.
I would.
Just to find out where you were.
I would.
Well, of course you would. I mean, you're.
I did that when we were doing it. Wolf couldn't work out why I kept killing him, because he was streaming one week and I was watching it while I was playing, and so I knew exactly where he was. Yeah, no, look, yeah, it's for fun and PvP. Just because you stream, it doesn't necessarily know anyone, and if you're watching the stream, then that's up to you. But yeah, we'll stream it. I don't have a stream. It's a lot of fun streaming it, and I don't have a problem. Just because you know where we are doesn't mean you can kill us. So that's the other thing. Because remember, we all start with the same things, and you start with nothing except well, in Deej's case, he'll go straight for the spear, and in my case, I'll go straight for the automatic shotgun, because I'll be in creative mode.
Yeah, there is that, because it's viewers can watch and tip off the others. That's true. You know what? If we do this after the new year, Dan, we could actually just record it and not stream it. You know what I mean? And use it as an uploaded Premiere.
Yeah, we could do that. Spanish Food. I love Spanish food.
And we'll call it the Life is a Game Challenge. You get a team and come challenge Life is a Game.
Well, Deej has a ton of people that play with him, including Brett. Yeah, let's do it. Hawks and I versus the rest of the world. World champions versus the rest of the world. I'm happy to do that. Yep, we're about to call it as well, Brett.
Time to feed the dogs.
Oh yeah, creative mode. Yeah, only for me though, Deej.
Thank you for being here, Britt. Much appreciated. And I hope your parents have fun at the beach.
Yep,
I
have
haven't
fun
been to
today.
the beach in years. What about you, Dan? When was the last time you were at the beach? Not counting your vacation.
No, 3 days ago.
You don't live that far from it, then, do you?
The beach is 10 minutes down the road. World champion against the universal champions. That's us. Okay, let's do it. We'll tee something up. We'll sort it out on Discord what we're going to do. But guys, we are going to call it here. Thank you everyone that's come in today. Much appreciated. And challenge is set. We will work it out when we do it and how we're going to do about it, and start organising your teams. Hawks and I have organised our team. It's Hawks and I. Hawks and I against the rest of the world. Start sorting out your team, Deej, because you're obviously going to be the captain of that team because you have the big mouth. So let's do it. But guys, we are, excuse me, I had to finish with that. We are out of here. So from Hawks and myself, Hawksy.
No matter where in the world you are, no matter what time of the day it is.
You guys have fun and
survive.
Catch you all later, guys. Bye.
Going to get his butt kicked.
Dying crazy ways. Keyboard clicks and screens that glow. Kill the zombies, watch them go. Darkness falls, watch your back. Survivors ready for the attack. Gather supplies, build your force. Every night it's a ruthless force. Survive the horde coming strong. Hold the line all night long. Feel the rush as danger nears. In this game, face your fears. Barricade doors, fortified walls, answering the wild's call. The sun goes down, the dread arrives, fighting up the threats.
That might make it great.
It does make you crack.
Midnight strikes, feel the roar.
But thank you everyone, guys, and I know this is the end of it. We are having a lot of fun with this stream. I guess we will catch you all later. But we are gone. Bye!